Hey guys, it's CWillyHD here, and welcome to Donkey Kong 64. Now this game is insanely broken, to the point where I'm definitely going to do multiple videos on it. Today I'm going to cover what's known as a Moonkick. It allows DK to gain crazy amounts of height by interrupting his aerial attack and going into a kick. This glitch can also be useful in a lot of places, so let's get into this episode of Game Breakers. So this glitch can be done in a lot of places and levels. There are 3 circumstances you can do this on. You either need a fairly steep slope, a place with a really low ceiling, or a vertical moving platform. The buttons you need to press are the same no matter which of these you have. The first one I'm going to show is a steep slope. This is probably the most common throughout the game, as any slope that you don't just slide off of will most likely work. I'm just going to use this hill on DK Isle for a demonstration. These button inputs all take place in the span of a second or two, so I'm going to slow it down the first time. Begin running up the hill, jump, then just before you hit the ground, press B to do an aerial attack and then mash B. Your aerial attack animation should get interrupted by DK landing on the ground and then he'll go into his kick. However, you'll hopefully begin rising a lot higher than you should. This means you got the glitch. You can control DK while in the air and guide him towards things. If you do it on this hill like I did, you can get him to the entrance of Crystal Caves. One really useful thing you can do with this is entering boss fights early and with DK. Normally you need a certain amount of bananas and then the game randomly selects a character for you to be. But by using a Moonkick we can go right up and over the side wall. Once we're out of bounds we can guide DK over to the loading zone and enter the fight. Another way you can get this, and without using slopes, are vertical moving platforms. These are a lot less common than slopes, but it can still be useful. I'm going to be using these ones in Frantic Factory. Stand on one of them, and as there's another rising up, jump over to it, and as you're about to land, do an aerial attack and mash B. You'll get a similar result without the use of slopes. And finally, a variation of the Moonkick known as a ceiling kick. This can be done when DK has a ceiling very close to his head. Basically, when DK jumps, he should hit the ceiling almost immediately. The boulders that Chunky Kong can pick up are a really good example of this. By standing next to one, backflipping, and slightly holding forward, we can clip inside of the rock and move around. Now it's just a similar technique to get the Moonkick. Since we're so close to the ceiling, as soon as we jump, we'll be pushed back down toward the ground. We need to walk, jump, aerial attack, and mash B all inside of this little boulder. But if successfully done, we'll be launched into the air again. Overall, Moonkicking can be a very useful trick and just fun to do. So that's going to do it for this episode of Game Breakers. If you enjoyed, drop a like and subscribe. If you have any suggestions for future glitches or games, please post them in the comments below. But for now, I'm going to get up out of here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, see ya!